like guitars, you like auto arms, big wheels, big explosions.
Give me a cup of like caffeinated tea and ask me about Barbie and I could just, God forbid I'm ever on like a first date and they're like, tell me about your Barbie collection. I'd be like, and they'll just like sprint out the door. A lot of these dolls inspired some of my looks for my upcoming tour, Grown Up, because I wanted to pick for this tour a really specific aesthetic because we're doing a lot of costume changes. I really want to like make people really like, wig, sis, wig. I want that. I want gay people's wigs flying off their head. One of the greatest things about dolls is they basically are snapshots of American culture, history, and fashion. So they couldn't sell a toy without it reflecting what people looked like. And so any of these, it's great because it's like a time capsule of American fashion history. I love head to toe, bold, stretch fabric. It's psycho. And what's great about it is I love it for drag because it's not a costume, but it's a little too far for what a real human would wear. And I've always loved this look. I think she looks so great. I love mod so much. I love anything 60s retro. Like Austin Powers through hippie, that's kind of my sweet spot. Those are usually the clothes and the hairdos and the facial sculpts and the makeups on the dolls that I just like.
Pick one up for your friend, pick one up for your mom, pick one up for your friend's mom, your mom's friend. Let's roll some of that beautiful ticket footage.
When I invented Trixie, I was not looking at, you know, like RuPaul and Christy Turlington and Madonna and whatever. I was looking at like My Little Pony, Polly Pocket, Barbie, Betty Spaghetti. Like I was looking at toys for inspiration. I was trying to make a thing that looked like it had a pull string and batteries and joints. Like I never wanted to look like a woman. I always wanted to look like a human walking toy, basically. And I think that's why I'm really into the certain proportions. I like really big hair, really small waist. I like height. I like skinny little arms. And I like anything that dwarfs my proportions, like big jewelry, big like big everything. And with Trixie, for me having like a darker sense of humor, it was a great in, like the backside door with audiences because kids played with these. Kids remember this proportion and this look, and there's like a feeling that you have, that you get with Trixie that I think is related to the way you felt about your toys. What's funny is Barbie's from a fictional city called, I think, Two Rivers, Wisconsin, I think, which is supposed to be like a fictional Wisconsin city. And I wish that they had like an Easter egg, and whenever Barbie talks, she'd be like, I'm a teen model. Like, I would love that. Come on down to Malibu. Like, I wish. Because she, I mean, let's be honest, if she's from rural Wisconsin, that's what she's going to sound like. And she moved from rural Wisconsin to California to be a TV and print fashion model, and same.
You've got questions, I've got answers. Oh, your future is bleak. We need another ball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Crystal Ball. You're going to a show, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's you're gonna see Tobey Maguire.
Trixie is equal parts a parody of what society expects women to be, and she's a celebration of what a woman can be if she wants. So it's like, you can either come see me to make fun of what society says, you're supposed to have a tiny waist and big hair, or you can come see me and be like, isn't being a woman fun? So come see Grown Up on tour. I mean, this whole tour is about me turning 30, and it's about what I've always done, which is using the building blocks of being a kid, and we're addressing adult problems. So we're gonna talk about things like aging, and what am I doing with my life, and who am I? But we're gonna do it with the fundamentals that we had when we were a kid. So it's like doll looks and toy references and really cool old toy commercials that I've dubbed. I'm also touring with a band for the first time, and it's really cool looks. We're doing like a whole band in matching suits, and then I'm doing like a never-ending parade of new dresses. Showmanship. That's the thing about comedy I've never identified with. Like straight guys showing up in t-shirts, goodbye. When you go to see drag queens, of course you're going for the feathers and the buttons and the bows and the beads, but what you're really going to see is you're going to see like a person who's not that person believe it 100%. Because as humans, we operate at believing in ourselves at like 50, 40, 60 on a good day. So we go see someone believe it 110, and we're like, you know what? Maybe tomorrow I could do 70 or even 80, you know? I mean, that's why drag is inspirational. Not because owning dresses is goals. It's because owning your confidence is goals, and that costs nothing.
Trixie Mattel Grown Up. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the end.